Now, if you bought sachet water recently, I'm sure you'd have realized the price has hit 30 pesewas. Well, this follows an announcement exactly a month ago by the sachet water producers of some price increase due to rising cost of production and distribution. There's a concern now that patrons are rejecting the product due to the increased prices, and this, vendors say, is affecting their business. Henry Kwesi Bedu has more in the following report.
A month ago, the Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers increased the price of a bag of sachet water. This meant the cost of a single sachet would see a 50% increase from 20 to 30 pesewas. The so-called pure water industry employs a large number of low-income earning individuals. Most of these hawkers buy iced water at 4 cedis from middlemen known as chillers. Achedie is a single mother of 3. She has been catering for her children with proceeds from selling sachet water for the past decade. She used to sell at least 10 bags a day, but that has drastically reduced since the price increase. She hardly sells 3 bags today.
Customers grumble about the 30 pesewas price tag. Some bought at the new price, but most refused to buy. They first ask of the price, and when you tell them it's 30 pesewas, they just ignore and move on. I was feeling the heat because I sold not more than 3 bags a day, so I had no other option than to reduce the price to 20 pesewas. Although my profit margins have dropped, I had no choice because I have to feed my children.
Kweku relocated to Accra from the Ashanti region after his basic education in 2013. He has been plying the trade for the last 5 years and tells JoyNews how he has survived by selling water on the streets of Accra. Kweku says customers are unwilling to buy his water at 30 pesewas and has no other option than to sell at a reduced price of 20 pesewas.
Patronage is low and it's affecting our business. It's difficult to sell nowadays. I just returned my warm water to the chillers because people are not buying. We need the government to intervene. We need help.
Clearly, these hawkers haven't welcomed the increment joyfully, but are left with no options. Alfred Bonney has just purchased some sachet water here. He doesn't get the reason he should pay as much as 30 pesewas.
I don't understand why I should buy water 30 pesewas. I don't understand. So when I stop you and I'm buying water, when he told me 30 pesewas, I will not buy it. I will just get back and go.
A new plant station worker, Ernest Obeng, highlights the fact that he never bought sachet water when it was increased last month.
I never bought water at 30 pesewas until it was reduced. Times are hard. We at the new plant station have agreed to buy sachet water at 20 pesewas. We will not buy it at 30 pesewas.
Chairman of Pure Water Sellers at New Plant Station here in Accra, Musa Ibn Ishaq, justifies the need for the increment.
They were giving the pure water sachets to the pure water sellers 2 cedi 70 pesewas, and they increased it to 3 cedi 50 pesewas. That is why it moved to that 30 pesewas per sachet. Sellers who are paying large bill for their fridges and a lot of things, and they are taking care of their family and here and there. You understand? So I think 30 pesewas is nothing. Ghanaians should understand.
In the midst of all the brouhaha, Cynthia Arthur sells her sachet water even at the lowest price despite the recent increase.
Well, no, only 10 pesewas.
Selling at 10 pesewas is a marketing strategy. You see, people walk far and near to purchase my water. Now, although my margins are not that high, I think it's great for me.
But we're 20.
President of the National Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers, Magnus Lulu, explains the price review has been necessitated by the rising cost of production and appeals to the general public to accept the price change.
Put the sachet water on your table. The only local thing we have is the labor that we put in, and the water itself, which we acquire locally. But then from the packaging, the ink you use in printing on the rubber is imported. The plastic material itself is also imported. Everything relating to it they are all imported. Yeah, definitely it has gone up. But how high? Yeah, definitely what we have done is to reflect the changes we have with our inputs, to go up. We went up by what percentage? 3 cedis to 3.5. Off my head, it's not really, if it's 3 cedis to 3.3, then you're talking about 10%. So mere about 13% change over a period of 2 years. I think we've really done. We are still on air announcing the price change and encouraging people to go up. Dialogue is very important. And of course, I've used the medium to appeal to people to look at it from a different angle. Look at it as if you are dashing the girl has walked to you and is in need. And I'm saying, dash me money. Would you dash 20 pesewas? That's the issue. And so we can only appeal.
The recent increase has brought about confrontations between water vendors and some final consumers who claim the 30 pesewa price tag is expensive. With the rising price of water, a commodity which has been described as life, consumers may be left without options if they truly want to nourish themselves and, of course, quench their thirst. Henry Kwesi Bedu's report for Joy News.
Interesting report there.